All right, while thing 1 is holding the door while thing 2 sprays it. I picked up this treadmill. It was free on the side of the road. Tried it out, and it works pretty good. This display doesn't light up. But I also just picked up, with my new homebrew stand, a second grain mill. So I'm going to try to pull the motor and the control panel out of this treadmill and hook it up so that that one motor can run both grain mills at the same time. All right, so I got this top panel pulled off. Here's all the control board and everything I need for running the motor. All goes through this little protected harness that runs down through this piece, this vertical piece here. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to get the power plug through there. So I think my choices are, I'm going to dig through down there pull a bit more of that apart and see if there's another option down there somewhere where I can unhook stuff. Or I may have to unplug all of these little plugs. And some of them are, well, no, that's plugged. Unplug all these plugs so I can pull the harness down through it from the bottom. But we'll pull it apart a little bit more and see what I can figure out.
Help you?
You gonna do some fixing, Liam?
Yeah. Let's start fixing, Gay. Do it. No.
All right, so we got that front panel off. There's the motor we want, the belt. And so there's a transformer hooked on there. This is where the power line comes in, or this is the power wire coming in. So I could unclip that. And that must be a fuse.
Daddy.
And I could get that off. Yes, Liam.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm making a movie. I'm gonna unhook power first and pull the power cord out. Then I'm gonna unhook from down here, I think. All of these, we'll decide. We'll see what looks easier to get back together. Unhooking them from down here and pulling this cord out the top, or unhooking them from that circuit board and pulling it down through the bottom. See which one looks easiest to get everything hooked back together right. Here we go. All right, I think I got everything unhooked and rehooked back up again. So I'm gonna plug it in and see if the motor still runs. Well, nothing's exploded yet. You ready for the moment of truth?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, yay!
Look at that.
Just had to press the on button, I guess.
There it goes. Here we go. We got the motor with the control board and everything all pulled off, ready to be repurposed into something new. Well, the plan now is to take that motor and hook it up. I'm going to mount it to something. Kind of excited about keeping the cup holders from the original bracket, actually. And I'm going to hook it up to the two homebrewing malt mills that I've got, so that I can just set that speed and feed the malt into them, and hopefully be able to mill malt a whole lot faster. Yeah, those treadmill motors are kind of fun. They've got a fair amount of oomph to them, and it was fairly easy to pull out. So I'm gonna cut it off here, and we'll make a separate video when we start making the grain mill mount. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a little bit about how to pull those, pull a motor out of a treadmill. Now that I've pulled one motor, it'll be easier to pull them out of future treadmills that I get. You see them on the side of the road all the time, where you can get them for 10, 20, 30 bucks off of Craigslist or Facebook or whatnot. So enjoy, give it a try. Let me know what you're going to use a motor for. Cheers.